Your Norcast weather update. Brought to you by ACUA, keeping Atlantic County clean and green for a bright future.
Happy lunchtime on your Saturday afternoon. I'm meteorologist Bobby Clark with an update on your forecast. Hope your weekend has started off on a fantastic note. Hopefully you're grabbing maybe barbecuing out there for lunchtime, hamburgers, hot dogs. Maybe if you're out traveling about, maybe try Sidelines East in Milne. Wow. The best quesadilla I've ever had. Seriously, the best quesadilla I've ever had. Never had a quesadilla that had bacon inside of it. Fantastic. Tell meteorologist Bobby Clark sent you out there. And then duck, they'll throw a glass at you. Just kidding. Temperatures right now, we are on the mild side across most of the eastern seaboard. And unfortunately, because of the mugginess out there, these temperatures are right where they should be for this time of year. But it makes them more uncomfortable when you have dew points in the 60s, even pushing 70 degrees, as clouds will begin to build as we head through the rest of this afternoon with a chance of seeing an isolated shower or storm, as there is a cold front that is pushing through right now, central part of Pennsylvania will reach our region as we head through the later afternoon, giving us the risk of seeing possibly a shower or storm out there. Closer to home temperatures right now in the mid to upper 70s, 75 in Glassboro, 76 in Media, 74 in Doylestown, a pair of 7s at the state capitol. Ride that 195 corridor, it's 76 in Asbury Park, 78 in Toms River, pair of 7s in Tuckerton, and that's semi-quasi, if you want to call it, onshore flow right now in Atlantic City and the Barrier Islands right now is sitting at 70 degrees. So again, kind of warm out there, kind of muggy out there, so it makes it feel that much more comfortable. The good news is we get some relief at least for one day as we head into tonight on into tomorrow. So clouds will continue to build for this afternoon. We'll see an isolated storm possible later on this afternoon into the evening hours. I think it's going to be more hit or miss. I think if you have travel plans moving to the north, say north of 195, that's your best shot of seeing any type of shower or storm activity. But overall, south of the interstate, I'm not seeing much in the way of more concentrated storms, I should say, like we did see yesterday afternoon and last night. Nice overnight, less humid, comfortable. Keep saying if you have a chance to open up your windows and let the breeze in, not much of a breeze per se, but let that chillier air in, that comfortable air in. Much nice to very rarely get that at the end of May and early June. Heat will return on Monday. There is no rain, so any kind of memorials planned for your local townships and your towns itself, those will go out without a hitch. The question becomes, when are the memorials? If they're in the morning, better chance of getting them in terms of not having to deal with the heat and humidity. If they're in the afternoon, going to have to deal with, obviously, the humidity across the area itself. But overall, at least we'll get the memorials in. That's the most important part of this weekend to remember our fallen heroes, especially as we head into Monday. Your exclusive Norcast hour-by-hour forecast, we continue to see the clouds built in here throughout the rest of this afternoon. Again, not seeing any kind of major organized shower or storm activity. We could see an isolated shower or storm more towards the later afternoon and early evening, but then we start to clear out. Temperatures will start to drop as we get into the evening hours and overnight. Like I said, a very nice, comfortable evening, definitely on tap for us for tonight. As for tomorrow, equally as nice. It will be on the warmer side. I'll warn you about that. It will be a couple degrees above normal for this time of year, but we lose the humidity and the mugginess. That's the great news about the best news about tomorrow. Under sunny skies out there, 80 degrees by the noontime hour. We'll hit a high around maybe 81, 82 degrees around the Hamilton Airport. Cool, but chillier, obviously, along the shoreline. And then at the evening hours, we start to turn our winds out of the south, which will then set up for us, unfortunately, seeing that heat and humidity return as we start to head into Monday. At the shore for tomorrow, we'll see temperatures dipping back into the lower 70s. 62 is the water temp. That's more of the Delaware Bay right now. I just checked on Norcast.tv where you can see your shorecast and looked at the water temperatures, mid to upper 50s along the Barrier Island shoreline. Those looking for warmer ocean temperatures probably will get it this week because we'll be pushing 90 degrees, looks like, for a good at least 3 out of 4 days this week. And then direct sunshine will help definitely do that for us. So if you're looking for warmer temperatures, definitely going to see some more warmer water temperatures, looks like, as we head into the beginning of June. So that's some good news if you're looking to get into the ocean itself and not shock yourself like it's the polar plunge out there. As I mentioned tomorrow, much drier. Look at this. This is such an improvement. 56 degrees for a dew point after we've been dealing with upper 60s, lower 70s. But then look what happens on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. The only silver lining here is that to get that really oppressive heat, disgusting, feeling like 105, 110, is that these dew points need to be in the 70s. We're going to look out and see the lower to mid 60s. Is it still going to be uncomfortable? Absolutely. With 90-degree temperatures? Absolutely. But again, silver lining. Could be a lot worse. And unfortunately, we're still at the end of May, early June. If this was July and August, probably would be a different story. But absolutely going to be much more muggy as we head into the beginning of the week. Other issue right now is the pollen. We've been saying this for pretty much 2 months at this point. Growing season's way far behind, unfortunately. Now we're putting the human growing season in here as we're after May 15th. We start to plant our gardens and stuff like that. So we're adding to it. So really at this point, we're going to be in some major issues, it looks like, for at least the next couple of weeks. The downfall here is, and this is kind of a double-edged sword, because how do you stop all this pollen? How do you stop the allergies? Well, you need basically bone-dry air and no rain. Well, then guess what happens? Then we can't get crops and stuff to grow here. And of course, obviously being in Jersey, we produce some of the best produce out there: blueberries, strawberries, corn, especially eggplant. So we need the rainfall for that. But again, double-edged sword. We get the rainfall, we still have to deal with the pollen, because then obviously the trees, the grass, and everything is starting to obviously grow out there, start to get itself together and try to catch up from our below normal springtime that we've had. Mold spores are also going to be an issue as we head especially into Monday through the rest of the week, obviously with that humidity increasing throughout the entire week. So that's what you have to add into that, unfortunately, also. In terms of precipitation, pretty much dry up until, I think, the best chance of seeing an organized rainfall looks like it's going to be Thursday night on into Friday as a cold front begins to approach the region with some scattered showers and storms. But overall, we're looking at a dry period here coming up, at least for the next 7 days, unless you count Thursday into Friday, seeing what kind of showers and storms we can get. There's the isolated storms popping up here that will continue to push on in and push through the region itself. Again, more hit or miss. Again, the north of 195 is your best shot of seeing if you have any kind of travel plans up there. South of that, not seeing much of anything. Then we clear out and just absolutely are gorgeous tomorrow. Golden sunshine. Temperatures, yes, will be a little bit on the warmer side into the low mid 80s, but inland. But overall, we'll see the drier conditions, not as muggy. So any kind of outdoor activities. I know baseball and softball parents are out there going, what is Memorial Day weekend? Everybody's saying, oh, it's relaxing, it's barbecuing. Nope, not for you, baseball and softball folks. I know sometimes up to 7 to 8 games for the entire weekend. You're basically trudging out there. So overall, the good news is you'll get all the games in this weekend, because we won't see any kind of rainfall for tomorrow at least. And that's some good news. Sunny skies out there. Just make sure you have the sunscreen on. As we get into Monday, maybe some patchy daybreak fog. Other than that, we'll start to see that return flow as high pressure will sit off the Carolinas. Will bring the flow more out of the south to southwest. For us, that means much more humid, much more hot conditions as we head into Monday onto the rest of the week. Tuesday, 93 degrees under those humid conditions. Wednesday, partly cloudy, 82 degrees as a trough tries to push through here. Again, up in the air about this one, but much warmer as we head into Thursday with the humidity picking up as we see the showers and storms pop in, thanks to that cold front through Friday morning. And as we head into your Norcast plus 3 days, temperatures above normal as we head into the weekend, next weekend, onto the week beginning June 5th. Have a great rest of the day, everybody. I'll see you later.